time for this week's CEO's blog. John, thanks for joining us. It's another big week. We've had Carnival of Cups meetings on the weekend. We had Young, Inverell, and we've got more coming up this weekend.
Certainly, and Inverell was very well supported, but Young is a very special meeting. The club puts on some outstanding racing, and we've seen some very good winners. But importantly for Young, it was what they did for the local community with their charities, and it was good to see that two of the number 4 horses won, and between Harness Racing New South Wales and the club, those local charities will receive a couple of $1,000s.
Yeah, no, it was a good night out there, and this weekend we move off to Broken Hill on Friday and Cootamundra as well. And
Broken Hill on that very little saucer track. It will be a great meeting. They have 6 races, and Tracy Robinson and the team out there always put on an outstanding event. The community really gets behind it, and it's packed. But we've got there in Cootamundra on the Sunday. It'll be another good meeting, and Stephen Hunt and his team, we wish them all the best with the weather in that case.
Yes, well, sticking in the sort of Riverina area, let's talk about Wagga. And where are we at with the track redevelopment in that area?
Well, one thing I can say, Amanda, don't listen to rumours, don't listen to scuttlebutt that's passed around. Harness Racing New South Wales will very, very shortly, and I've said that before, sign off on the contract for the development of the Wagga track. We are making sure we dot our I's and cross our T's, and we have the right design for what will be an outstanding facility. That's expected to come this month. I've said this week previously, so I'm saying this month, but that only gives us a few more days. But certainly, don't despair, all the people in the Riverina. You are going to receive or be the beneficiaries of a great circuit at North Wagga, and when it's open, you will really see what we've invested, the investment we have in the Riverina.
We're talking about newish tracks. Bathurst, they have their big Gold Crown Carnival, which kicks off tonight.
Yeah, the carnival, it is the leading carnival outside of the metropolitan area anywhere in Australasia, and tonight with their 6 fillies heats, they'll be keenly contested, and what's so good about that is that the winners are assured to start in that final, but only 4 of the 6 second places will get in. The other 2 will be reserved, so there'll be keen racing there. And then of course on Saturday night we go to the Colts, where there's 5 heats, so first and second only there. So everyone will be doing their very, very best to make those rich finals, and of course the main event is the following Saturday.
Yeah, big card on there too. Let's talk about Teal Pants. It finished Saturday night. Young was probably the last race here for New South Wales, and the girls, they in this state had 88 driving wins and 24 training wins, so raising a total of $20,000 for the Women's Cancer Foundation.
And when that's matched by TAB and by the individual contributions from many of the girls, and I thank them very much, in particular Emma Turnbull, who does a lot of work with getting her owners to donate, but so do the other girls as well, and they all must be complimented. But I suppose the main thing about this is that New South Wales has led the way with a number of winners, and therefore we will certainly lead the way with the amount of money donated. The Victorians do a wonderful job, and it was great to see Duncan McPherson and all the rest of the team down there put on an outstanding night last Saturday night at Melton. But it'll be on again next year, and in between somewhere we'll be working on something to do with prostate cancer, to represent what the males do in this sport as much as what we do with the females.
Okay, watch this space. All right, let's talk about, I know you have a special message for one of our former leading trainer drivers, Colin Watts.
Well, he's a living legend, and he's living all right because he celebrated his 90th birthday yesterday. And it was great to see that at Tabcorp Park Menangle, they named a race after him, and even more so, they put on a track surface that was very much similar to what Colin experienced in the 1960s when he won the Inter-Dominion Trotters on Yamamoto. So, Colin, happy birthday. Now looking forward to your 100th. You've passed the 90, as you said you would get to, and we wish you all the best from everybody in harness racing in this state, in this country, in the world, because Colin Watts, you are a legend.
Oh, very good. Yeah, happy birthday, Colin, to you. And before we end this segment today, John, let's talk about there was a board member resignation here at Harness Racing New South Wales last week.
Yes, Robin Stubbs, one of our newer board members, has resigned for professional reasons. Of course, she's a very, very busy lady, and she has a lot to cover. And but some people don't realise how much the role is, and how many places and meetings that our board members have to go to. And unfortunately for Robin, she was selected by the government, and she fulfilled a full 13 months and a very beneficial 13 months to the industry, a strong contributor. But Robin's now resigned that position, and of course, in accordance with the Act, Harness Racing New South Wales will make a nomination to the Racing Minister, Paul Toole, in due course.
All right, John, thanks for that. A very busy CEO's blog this week, and I look forward to next week's edition.
Yes, after Broken Hill, which is on St Patrick's Day, I believe, so that will be something special.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, Amanda.